Welcome back to Old Plastic. Today I'm doing an unboxing. Got a couple of things in the mail. I have been looking for a Luke Skywalker on a Return of the Jedi card back to go with my carded Empire Strikes Back Luke Skywalker and my Star Wars carded Luke Skywalker. There has been a few Return of the Jedi card backs on eBay recently, but the prices of those card backs has just gone through the roof, literally. I found a couple that were reasonable, and I was looking at one. I think it was listed for like $1,300, and then it got relisted a little bit lower, and it said that it was a toy Toni, and then it got relisted again a little bit lower, and he had put it, I think his final post on it was like $700 or $699, something like that. And I was trying to figure out if there was any value in a toy Toni. I mean, granted, it is a original card back, original bubble, and original figure. But then somebody ruined it by sticking them all together because it wasn't done in the time period. But it was such a huge scandal that there's almost like a novelty to it, I think. And I thought I wanted to, I wanted to get it. I was thinking, well, I'd like to have it at least so that I had an example of one, but I wasn't sure how much it was worth. And I told the seller, I'm trying to figure out what it'd be worth. I mean, the figure itself was maybe, I don't know, a $250 figure. The card back, being a Palitoy 45C, would be, I don't know, I don't see them that often on eBay, but I would assume on the high end, maybe $200. And there's no real value in the bubble. So I was telling the seller that, and I shot him a low ball offer, and we ended up meeting in the middle. And I probably paid too much for it, but I really wanted a Luke Skywalker on a Return of the Jedi card back, and the ones that I've been seeing on eBay were all like $2,500 and up. So the price was crazy on them. And to find one that was a brown hair was even more expensive. So anyways, I ended up buying a toy Toni on Return of the Jedi card back. And I thought it would be neat to have one in the collection. I still am going to be getting a legitimate Luke Skywalker carded, and I just recently purchased one on eBay, but it has not arrived yet. So I do have one coming in the mail, and I'll do an unboxing for that as well. I got a GW acrylic case. This one I bought off of eBay at half the normal cost because it was used. So I'm hoping that it's not too scratched up. Or I'm hoping that it's not scratched at all. But we shall see. I'll cut it open here. So I bought this to put the toy Toni in, since obviously it won't be going out for grading. All right, let me have a look at this. Yeah, it looks like a nice case. So I bought this for about half the cost of a new GW acrylic card back case. So yeah, oh, there are a few scratches in it I see now, but not bad. All right, let's get into this box. So I've been doing a little bit of research on Toy Toni, trying to figure out how you can tell if your figure is a Toy Toni or not. Your carded figure, if it is a Toy Toni or not. And I went to Mr. Palatoy's website, and apparently on this 45 back C, which this one is, that there was 883 Luke Skywalkers on this card back by Toy Toni. You know, they say on the Toy Tonis your card back is smooth, but this looks like it has an indentation of the bubble, which is odd. And they say you can see iron, like iron marks around the bubble. All right, I'm going to take it out of this case. Yeah, and the other thing was no price tag on the Toy Tonis and no wear on the hanger that it was ever hung in a shop or a store. So this must be a later Toy Toni. I heard that in the later Toy Tonis that he was no longer using an iron to seal the bubble, because this bubble was not sealed with an iron. I can see that right off the bat. Yeah, there's no iron mark on it. I'm trying to look on the litho to see if there's any hot marks from the iron, and I'm not seeing any of that. I don't see, they say that where the iron touches the bubble, sometimes there'll be like a chisel melt. And sometimes you'll see play wear on the figures. And I'm not seeing play wear on this figure. I know that he tried to buy, he had people buying the best of the best of mint figures to go in these. But since they were loose figures, there's usually something. Okay, this figure is a Smile European release with no copyright. Brown hair, which I think is correct for the 45C. I know on the 45C you did get the brown hair. And the figure looks absolutely dead mint. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with the litho or the way that the bubble was put on. Now there is none of that. You can tell this must be later because he did not use an iron. Because if you see, it's not heat sealed right at this edge of the blister. It's actually like a 1/16 of an inch in. It's heated. All the way around in a square box. So it was definitely not done by an iron, because it would have been sealed further, I think closer to the edge. So this was probably one of his later creations. But yeah, this is going to be my placeholder Return of the Jedi and novelty piece for my collection of Luke Skywalker. And like I said, I do have a real Return of the Jedi carded figure coming in the mail, and I'll do a video as soon as he arrives. See, there is a crease right there for the bubble, the outline of the bubble. And on the ones he did with an iron, you don't see that. So, yeah, I can't believe he made 883 of these suckers. What a shame. That card back is beautiful. If he just would have sold the card backs empty, he would have made so much more money. But yeah, you know, I'm curious to see what these Toy Tonys are going to do like in 10 years. It is such a huge scandal. I think it's I think there's going to be oh, you know what else they said, which is odd that this one is not. On the Toy Tonys, the bubble was supposed to be centered, right? This blister is not centered on the card. The orange, so this bubble is shifted to the left on the card, and I heard that Toy Tonys always had their bubbles dead center, and Palitoy never put them dead center. That's odd too. So you see there's orange outside the bubble. And I was told on the Toy Tonys that it was centered. Huh. Yeah, this must be when he perfected it, I guess. But yeah. So anyways, I'm happy to add this to my collection. I don't have any like bootleg, or not bootleg, like repro weapons or anything like that in my collection. I'm not harping on anybody that has repro weapons in their collection. You know, collect the way you want to collect. But I don't consider this like a repro, even though it was made after the fact. Because everything here is authentic. And I think it looks great. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not finding the telltale signs, other than, you know, that this was never in a store. It doesn't have any sticker, a price tag on it, no hanger damage. But this is definitely one that he perfected, because I'd be hard pressed to tell that that wasn't a real card. But anyways, I'm going to put them in this acrylic case and add them to my collection. And I'm happy to have a Toy Tony in my collection, if nothing else, for the novelty of having one. And I think that, I honestly think that down the road, they're going to be valuable. Because of the size of the scandal. I think they are going to have some inherent value to them. And I was able to get this, you know, at a decent price. Like I said, he wanted $700 for it on the third time that he listed it. And I cut him in the knees, and I think I said $450 is what I'd pay for it. And then we ended up meeting in the middle. So I'm very happy with the price I paid for it, and I think that down the road it's going to be worth even more money, just because of the size of the scandal. I know a lot of people hate these figures and hate these cards, but I wanted to have one in my collection. Alright guys, I will have another unboxing video probably this weekend when I receive the real, authentic Return of the Jedi carded Luke. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.